Try looking for a city you lived in your whole life, and it just disappears, with everyone and everything in it. It's not on any maps. No one even remembers it. Aside from that, having to learn fixing magic has been hard. But it's the only thing keeping me alive. Kinda.
Hi, it's me again, and welcome to Animation Progress Report for May. I didn't get a lot done this month. I thought Indie Animation Day's coming up. I need to market myself. That's where the eyes are going to be for indie stuff, right? Market myself. So I figured with one of the shots that I have practically almost done, let's just try to finish it. That was a big undertaking. Oh my god. That so much so that I burnt myself out a little bit on it. And I kind of regret it. Oh, yeah, I do regret it. I do regret it because I didn't get a lot of hits, but whatever. It's fine. But again, it didn't seem finished. It didn't look finished. I mean, that's what it is. And, that's fine. That's absolutely fine because thanks to a friend that came on stream, he made a really good, valid point to me that, you shouldn't compare your indie animation to anybody else. And it's not like I was, but it got me thinking even more so that who am I trying to impress, actually? I mean, besides myself. So what if the timing's bad? So what if the values in the animation is kind of wonky? I just gotta overlook it, and as long as it's moving, I think I'm actually gonna be satisfied with this, and the story gets across perfectly fine. I mean, it did with the animatic. Can you imagine it with at least a little bit of movement? I mean, that's good. That's good. That's all gravy. So I figured what I'm going to be doing now, and this won't really affect what I have done so far. It'll just be wonky in the animation in the final product, but you know what, that's fine because that shows that I'm learning, I'm growing, and that's what this project is. It's to help myself learn Toon Boom and to grow with my animation skills. It's fine if things are wonky. I'm not trying to be sloppy. I try to be nice and neat. And right now, in this stage of my life, I just want a story out there, and I just feel like I have story constipation. I just need it out there so I can work on something else, That's what that is. Sorry for the long explanation. Let's get to what I worked on. It's not a lot, so please excuse the big exclamation part at the beginning. So I worked on Vid 8, shot 120, and that's the shot I was working on stream a little early, like a little late after Indie Animation Day, I should say. Oh, a story with that. I figured let's try working on 12 frames per second. It'll be fine, right? And it was working out kind of fine, but then I flip-flopped and I said, 24 frames towards the end of working on it one night. Turns out I saved it at 24 frames a second. And so when I came back to it and I tried to time it all out, it was wonky. So I fixed it all up to be 24 frames, so it's not like anything changed. But to be honest, I don't think 12 frames per second looked good with it, so that's on me. That's my bad. If that particular scene looks wonky, I mean, you know why. So then I worked on for Indie Animation Day, and just to say that I got it done, and this is almost what the animation's gonna look like finished. I worked on Vid 5, shot 72 and 73, and that's the whole tree backstory lore explanation thing from Sandrick. And it looked fine. It looked great. I'm not satisfied with the backgrounds, and speaking of backgrounds, I started working on backgrounds. I forgot what scene I worked on. Well, I worked on this scene with it. I have some animation done for it, and I have the backgrounds kind of sort of done for it. I'm just simple shapes. I think some of the greens get lost within each other. I have to figure that out. But for the most part, this is what I'm going for. It's simple shapes, simple colors, no shading, because oh my god, maybe at some point I will shade, honestly, but it's a big undertaking. I know last year I worked on backgrounds for a full month, and I hated every single bit of it. I mean, I thought I was in the groove of it, but then coming back to it, I'm like, I hate how I shaded it, I hate how this is and that is, and it just... We'll figure things out. Yeah. So from this point forward in the project, I will be working with rough animation, and that's going to be it. It's going to be rough animation, and then I'm going to color it, and then it's just going to be, mwah, goodbye, see you later, no more. I'm not working on the scene again. I'm not coming back to it unless I'm coming back to put backgrounds onto it or some finishing touch, but we need it out. We need it done. We got stuff to do, okay? So that's it for this animation progress report. I'll see you here next month. I'm becoming a little time blinded. Please shoot me if that ever happens. Okay, bye!